What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of Easy Buckets. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. In today's video, I got something that I guarantee you guys are going to love, especially if you're a big Lakers fan. I got some good news for the Lakers nation. The Lakers now seems like they're getting it together. Over the past few days, over the past few weeks, there are so much questions, so much concerns about the Lakers front court. Can the twin towers of Anthony Davis and Andre Drummond, AD and AD, be important, be impactful for the Lakers championship run? And oh boy, guys, after watching the Knicks game against the Lakers, Drummond and AD, they're a scary front court. So if you're a big Lakers fan and you want to know more, you're gonna love this. But quickly before I get on with the video, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel and you love basketball, welcome to Easy Buckets. My name is Soom and I make basketball videos every single day. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications to not miss any of my upcoming videos. If you watched this video and you loved it, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. It would help out the channel a lot. But without wasting any more time, let's talk about the Lakers front court.
You know, for me, I'm just here to help in any capacity it may be in. I'm not here to do anything besides win. So I think playing with those guys can really benefit my game, be able to allow them to play their game and have a third person to, cause havoc in the paint. My defensive game is going to help the team out a lot with my quick feet, my quick hands, and able to, recover and play 1 through 5. So I think our defense is going to be really crazy when those guys come back, and I'm looking forward to it.
When talking about the Lakers this season, they're not as good as we expect them to be. During this year, they've just been hit with so many different things, so much COVID protocols, so much ankle injuries, and of course their superstars not being available. But as the regular season is entering the final stages, the Lakers roster seem to be improving. The Lakers right now have a record of 39-30, which ranks them as the 7th seed in the Western Conference, and with most teams having about 3 games left in the regular season, the Lakers are still in contention to either be the 5th, 6th, or of course the 7th seed. But when talking about the Lakers' past 2 games without LeBron James, they've won the past 2, and a big reason why was because of their front court. When talking about the Lakers game on May 9th against the Phoenix Suns, everybody thought that without LeBron James, the Lakers facing the 2nd seed, they would lose that game easily. But oh boy, were they wrong. The Lakers beat the Suns by over 10 points, and Anthony Davis put up a monster stat line. He had 42 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, and 3 blocks. I simply believe if the Lakers want to win the championship, Anthony Davis has to be this good every single night. During the beginning of this season, or I would say during the middle of the season, AD wasn't playing that well. His averages everywhere were dropping, his field goal percentage was dropping, even his free throw percentage was dropping. Anthony Davis was not the Anthony Davis of old. And honestly, right now, I'm so happy we're finally see him coming out of his slump. But when talking about last night against the New York Knicks on May 11th, oh boy, guys, Andre Drummond surprised every Laker fan out there. During this game, he got 16 points, 18 rebounds, 2 blocks, played 36 minutes total, and Frank Vogel even trusted him to close out the game. And during this game, Andre Drummond had 5 offensive rebounds. That is amazing. When talking about last year, a big reason why the Lakers won the championship was because they had such a strong front court of Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee, but after not being able to re-sign them this past offseason, the Lakers have been struggling, especially on the boards, especially on the offensive boards. But that's where Drummond comes in, and why I believe he was the best NBA trade deadline signing, the best buyout candidate they could potentially get. But I do want to point this out about last night's game. In the 36 minutes Andre Drummond played, he only had 1 personal foul, which is simply huge because if he's gonna drop 18 rebounds and 16 points, but only have 1 foul, it means throughout the whole game, he's playing good defense, he's not making dumb moves, and he's just more focused, quick enough to react to the offensive players' movements and decisions. As the Lakers have about 3 more games left, I want to see more Andre Drummond playing more than 30 minutes to see how good the Lakers could be, to see how important Anthony Davis and Drummond could be on the same front court, and then of course, when their leader comes back of LeBron James, I want to see how LeBron, Anthony Davis, and Drummond could run the front court, could run the Lakers. Andre Drummond said this last night after the game. The interviewer asked him this question: Where did you feel like this defensive and physical game led into where your skills are? And then Andre says this, I finally felt normal for once. Just kind of finding my rhythm while I'm out there, doing what I do best. Rebounding the ball, kicking out for threes, and finishing it in the paint when I get the ball. Like I told you guys before, I'm still trying to get a rhythm. It's been 2 months since I've played and I'm on a new team trying to figure out a new role. These games or these practice games should give a bigger vision in sight, so these games I'm taking to really figure it out. Find my place and make sure it sticks. I simply love this attitude from Andre Drummond. He's basically saying that right now he knows he's in a different role. On his previous teams, the Cavs and the Pistons, Drummond was mainly the go-to guy, but now being the 3rd or 4th option, Drummond knows he has to be a star in his role. And from this interview, he's basically saying that. But yeah guys, that wraps up my video for today, talking about Andre Drummond and the Lakers, and simply why I believe the future is going to be bright when it comes to their scary front court. I do want to put this out there quickly though. I want to talk about Montrezl Harrell and how right now he's kind of struggling. The Lakers don't really know a perfect role for him, and honestly, if the Lakers want to be the best team in the NBA, have an actual scary, unbeatable, unstoppable front court, I do believe Frank Vogel has to find a perfect role for Montrez. From what we know, the Lakers start Andre Drummond, but usually what they do is maybe push Anthony Davis to be the center, and then Montrez doesn't get a lot of minutes. Last night against the Knicks, he played only 5 minutes. The previous night, only 15. The night against the Portland Trailblazers, he played 0 minutes. And honestly, guys, ever since the Lakers got Andre Drummond, Montrezl Harrell has been losing minutes. And honestly, I don't believe he's happy there anymore, because Montrez is at his best when he's active, when he's getting those offensive boards, and simply being an energy spark plug for the Lakers. So within these next few games, these next 3 games, I want to see the Lakers do whatever they can to find Montrez a better role, see if Frank Vogel can give Montrez maybe 15 minutes on a consistent night where he can be impactful, be a per minute monster, and I believe if they can accomplish that, the Lakers team as an overall will be better and have a better chance. I do also want to give a quick shout out to THT, Talon Horton-Tucker. Last night against the Knicks, he was phenomenal. We all know he hit the game winner to basically seal it for the Lakers. And the fact that right now THT, who is their youngest player, is taking the last shot, it just shows how Frank Vogel believes in his future and believes how good he could be. And more importantly, LeBron agrees as well. I do believe the Lakers this year are going to go all the way to the NBA Finals, but within these next 3 games, they have to step up. LeBron has to come back, get comfortable with the new roster and rotation and sets, and of course be ready for a potential play-in tournament. What's most important to me is I want your thoughts. How well do you believe the Lakers will be when LeBron, Drummond, and Anthony Davis are all healthy? Do you believe they're repeating the championship? Put your thoughts down in the comments below. But other than that, take it easy. God bless. I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!